So there now within like a minute, I've evaluated something that before I would have had to read the complete docs. It didn't really matter if I understood the details on how to install that particular stack right now, because I'm just evaluating. So I feel like I get some performance boost there. Of the models that you're using, what are you enjoying? Which models do you use as your go-to whenever you want to interact with LLMs?
So in my experience, I think is ChatGPT, and I try, but I don't have the hardware at the moment to go with Llama. So to have my own large language model. So I don't rely on those guys because I feed them, we feed them, and they start to do the same mistake, which I see it everywhere. That's why somehow it's a hard word, hate, but I don't like this system of making monopole over the market, and after that you do whatever and you don't care about the devs, the users. You care only for the profit. I hate this system, right?
Right.
And I see the same mistakes they start to implement it here, because they approach it as something open source, and now they start to £20, $20. Now they have 200 and so on, right? I understand the marketing. I understand it's expensive, but I
Oh
think
man,
the greediness.
I'm going to drop in at this point. I'm going to drop in a little comic that I made the other day. And so for a lot of folks, including myself, I'm finding that I'm actually out of a job right now. I was laid off from a company and basically replaced by a vibe coder. There's another version of that story where the CEO said he wanted me to come and work in the office, and I said no. It's not exactly how it went down, but either one of those stories, I really have been working remote for like most of the last 10 years. And so when I was asked to change that, kind of try to Elon Musk me a little bit there, it's like, you come in or you're fired, you're out. And I'm like, well, okay, bye. So there's a little bit of that story, but the reality is though, that the only thing that was left was a vibe coder. So I had to go back out in the job market, and I'm finding it difficult to find a job to replace that job for the first time in my career, because there's always been high demand for my skills. Part of that could be with my age. Part of it could be my salary expectations. Part of it could be my stubbornness of wanting to work remote. But it's a problem. But